シャーロック・ホームズ・ザ・デビリズ・ドーター。やってみよう。緑の研究。始めていきます。だいぶ空いたからね、ちょっと相手覚えてないんだけどね、やり方。なんだこの資格はミッション、ローンボールズ勝ち抜き試合の最終戦に参加せよ。ここに行くんだね。OK。ちょっと話していこうか。ローンボールズとは何だ？
Shouldn't you dress for the game?
勝負服に着替えるのかい？シャーロック・ホームズ。ホーズムって言っちゃった。覚えておいででしょうか。ルーベン・フィッシャーです。あなたは探偵として恥ずべき存在だ。あの事件の背景を全く理解していない。明るく輝かしい未来へ向かうため、我々はあえて自分の手を悪に染めた。多くの人間を救うためには少しの犠牲は避けられない。いつか私の言葉を思い出すでしょう。警部、ルーベン・フィッシャー博士。だそうです。ということだ。服はどこで着替える？服はさ、まあね、カットしていきます。あった。どれ着るんだろう。スポーツかな、やっぱりこれかな。なんだこれ。変装いまいちってどういうことなの？変装もあるってこと？これから先。よし。これで大会に出たいです。
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
いえ。
That should be a sight worth seeing.
いくよ。
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan Quiche calendar.
Mayan Quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please explore. Ah, Mr. Holmes. Are you ready to begin the final game? Yes. Let's start the final.
この変装でホームズさんってやっぱバレーだね。ゲームはね、手持ちのボールを1投目の白いマーカーボールに近づけるように投げ、相手を打ち負かそう。押し続けて拡大。マーカーと投げる。 全然、どうしたらいいんだ、これは。ああ、ちょっと強すぎたね。やっと分かった。分かった気がする。あ、これ敵か。イエーイ。
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
ゴーホームしようか。
Oh, Daddy!
Hello,
Oh,
Mr.
Daddy.
Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
あ、なんかチェック。注意深く観察しながら相手の性格や境遇、起こった出来事を組み立てよう。ネックレス。風変わりな宝石。愛情の印。どういうこと？なんで愛情の印にならない。あ、ちょっと愛情の印にならないんだけど、なんでだろう。指輪はしていない。未婚。うん。傷跡自殺未遂。自殺だろ、これ。不正確な人物。アリスはシャーロック・ホームズの新しい隣人、若くて美しい子供好きのようだが未婚である。身につけている愛情の印からは犯罪世界とのつながりがうかがえる。過去の出来事に苦しんでいることが自殺を試みた傷からも明らかだ。
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me? So that she can practice playing the piano.
ピアノ自体を批判する。
Poor choice of instruments. I hate the piano. I'd rather her not.
Oh, Father! Why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
確かな人物像のままだな。違う違う。クラブ。確かな人物像を何とかしたい。
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Pshaw. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
確かめてみるといい。
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
ミッション犯行現場を操作して目撃者に質問せよ。他の人が見落としそうな細部にまで目を配りながら確認しよう。懐中時計。
The case is scratched and dented.
傷がつ
The
いてい
case
る。
is scratched and dented.
あ、びっくりした。
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal.
骨董品だそうです。すごいね。
This spear came from the statue on the
ス
pedestal.
ピアが。スピアが。スピアって。
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them.
うん。あ、これで証拠が。試合会場のグラウンド上、死体の近くには大量の枯葉が落ちていた。犯人が故意に葉っぱを巻いたかのように見える。ほう。これ。
Money was left inside the wallet.
マネーは取られてないし。
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias' folder with some documents.
ドキュメント。
These drawings represent the Mayan symbols.
お
All
ー
valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed. Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
はい、タカさんチェック。高価な石、粗悪品。粗悪品なの。招待状じゃね？社交的。わからんけど。冠。政治シンボル、政治学。どっちなんだろう、政治活動ですか。バッジ、退役軍、あ、そうなんだ。結婚してます。完成した人物像。完成しちゃった。チャールズ・イエリンガム卿はロンドン考古学協会ローンボールズクラブの理事長。かつては権威ある歩兵連隊に所属する兵士だった。既婚者で金持ちのように見えるが実際の生活は苦しいようだ。トーリー党と政治的な関わりがある。だから粗悪品をつけとるってことか。そんなことはない。なんか見る。
Traces of metal on stone.
石の金属の跡。
A piece of the statue's mounting rod.
取り付け棒の一部。
Pieces from the pedestal.
台座の破片。
The surface is damaged.
ダメージ。
Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone. The iron mounting rod is broken. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
像は台座から外されたようだ。前のカレンダーは、こう今みたいな何かが見えるってことね。お、見えた。
Scratches on the stone.
石に傷がある。 関係ない。なんかあったよ。
Broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
壁の向こう側へ。なんか持ってる。
And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves and they were very well equipped.
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and, believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version then.
ああ、なんか見える。順序を確認。順序を組み立てる。どういうこと？うん。なので、これが一番。ちょっと待って、こいつ向こうにせなか。2番で、で、
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
グレイストークはテクンマンの象が持っていた槍で殺されたようだ。殺害後、象は大階飛び降り、壁の向こうへと逃げていった。
The surface is down.
こう喋るな。
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
ザハリアス・グレイストーク殺人事件を調査せよ。スコットランドヤードでザハリアス・グレイストークの遺体と遺品を調べよう。スコットランドヤードに移動します。
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Please, sir, release my son. At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I'm always ready to help anytime,
どこ
Holmes.
どこ
They will find them.
道に迷う。こっちか。まだねえだ。痛い。
There's no need to disturb.
モルグ。なんか目ん玉。目ん玉開いとんで。殴られてない？
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
感染しとんか。
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage.
病変がある。
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and
ここはなんだ？
traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently, Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
ドリンキング。ここは映してくれるね。あ、裏側、なんか、傷が多くね。
These scars are old. This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
槍を投げるのが得意な人。
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
何をするかがよくわかるな。ってことはもう出るか？物事のこのやつは違う？じゃあ証拠品かな。
Tissot watch. Swiss. 1855. Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols. An ordinary pencil. An ordinary... Money was left inside the wallet. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look.
前の暦だ。これを終了次第。
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance.
なんかある。
Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols.
じゃ
The papers from Zacharias.
やっと分かった意味が。これちょっとど言ってよこれ。これが聖なる2番。 れは塩やと思う。
Cursed will be anyone who
Oh,
disturbs
ita.
the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse.
これはただの国じゃ
Zacharias
ない。
Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse.
呪い通りに殺されたのだ。
It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant. いけたなんか知らんけど。チャールズ卿はテックンウーマンの像が走るのを目撃した。嘘をついているが、他の誰かが逃げ去るところを目撃した。格好したやつにじゃないの？わかんない。
We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club.
これで警部のとこ行きますか。頼もう。何も言われてないのに入るとか。
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
目の下寝不足。なんか汚れとんね。はい。二日酔い。銃の手入れで機嫌がいいの。ロビー。女性の筆跡。ロビン機からの手紙。レストレイド警部は疲れ切っている。夕べはあまり寝ていない。ずっとワインを飲んでいた。夕べはあまり寝ていない。ずっとワインを飲んでいた。黙っとった。今は頭痛がする。拳銃の手入れをしていることから機嫌はいい様子。思い出の品として香水付きの主なもののハンカチを持っている。英国史。これどうやってあ、こうか。市会議員の妻ロビン夫人がレストレイドの機嫌の良さと関係しているかもしれない。
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
I'm curious.
なんかひどいよな、追い返す感じ。前の恋は呪われている。殺人は下道に行われた。被害者が考古学クラブの会員であったことからクラブハウス内を捜索する必要がある。捜索令状が必要だ。前の恋の裏に記号のようなものが書かれている。クラブ内のラウンジを捜索せよ。